the MicroCast, our short-form podcast where we put one of our vendor partners in the hot seat to get honest insight into the products and offerings. Today we have Sam Mayne with us, the product manager for Inspired eLearning, one of our security awareness and phishing simulation offerings powered by VIPRE Security. Sam?
Hi, hello. Thank you for having me. This is Sam Mayne, product manager at VIPRE Security Group. Really pleased to be here. At VIPRE Security Group, we have a portfolio of products to help our customers mitigate against cyber threats and cyber risks. And I'm responsible for our training product line, Inspired eLearning, powered by VIPRE. So it's my job to help ensure that our product meets the needs of our partners and our customers.
Yeah, thanks for coming aboard, Sam. So I heard something just the other day, and I did a little bit of Googling and found out that Inspired eLearning is actually highly rated and award-winning as among security awareness products. Is that true for them as a platform?
Yeah, absolutely. That's completely right. We actually have I think it's over 300 awards now. So we've been, honing our approach to this and to our content and training for over 25 years now. And that's been recognized well by a large number of third-party organizations. So we're actually the most awarded security awareness content provider in the marketplace, which is a really great position for us to be in. So and our primary focus is on helping our customers reduce risk, and adult learning and its methodologies and best practices in the realm of cybersecurity is a key focus for us. So we really try and here to create the most engaging and impactful learning experience for our customers and their employees, and that really just feeding into helping us achieve what we want to do, which is reduce risk, tackle cyber risks and threats for our customers.
And so when VIPRE first acquired Inspired eLearning and rebranded it as VSAT, VIPRE Security Awareness Training, I really didn't like it. The console was dated. It was super unintuitive. It looked like it was from like the 90s. Partners had no way to provision or onboard their own customers. It seemed very rigid and dated. More recently, you guys have actually revamped and changed the whole onboarding experience in UI.
Yeah, that's right. So we listened. We spoke to our customers, our partners, and we listened and we understood that there were a number of things that we'd need to do to the product, to the platform as a whole, to enhance it and make it more of an attractive proposition. So there are a few key changes that we've made in that regard. So the product's now called Inspired eLearning, powered by VIPRE. So that kind of speaks to us bringing together the best of IEL and VIPRE Security in terms of our expertise in training, adult learning, and cybersecurity. We've got a new logo, new branding, new color scheme, and we've completely revamped our partner experience with a completely revamped MSP partner console with an updated UI and a brand new onboarding process as well for self-provisioning of new customers. So our MSPs can log into a partner console. They can view and manage their customer accounts. They can self-provision new accounts. There's a new reports menu for kind of usage reporting, and you can get those scheduled to come through to you via email periodically, and you can generally manage and you can offboard customers as well. So we've made great efforts to enhance that complete end-to-end experience, and actually we've taken it even further into the product itself. So as an MSP, when you're working with your list of customers, your list of organizations, you've got obviously single sign-on access to the various different accounts that you manage to do whatever you need in there. And that platform, in terms of the customer instance, has been completely revamped as well, and brand new UI, which completely modernized interface. And it's a real kind of more of a uniform product experience across our product portfolio as well. Brand new dashboard in the learning management system, which is where our MSPs would manage the employees within an organization and their training enrollments. And that dashboard's, we've had some great feedback about it. The admin insights that it gives you, it's interactive and actionable. You can export data to PDF. So We listened. We've done lots of work over recent years, and we've had some good feedback. So it's something that I, in particular, in my role, will continue to do. Talk to our MSPs and just make sure that we're focusing our attention where's needed.
Yeah, the new UI improvements are great. And having been through the console and trying to do demos and trying to familiarize myself with it, it's leaps and bounds ahead of where it was. I know there are some new things added in feature wise, but let's give you a platform to talk about them, which I think you kind of already did. So we might be able to keep moving along here. I know there's a lot of stuff that keeps getting added into Inspired. Is there anything aside from the UI updates that you want to to highlight to say while you had this little bit of a pedestal?
Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate it. There are some other enhancements I would like to highlight because I think it's important. The UI was important. It's like if the first time you experience something, your initial reaction is, oh, it looks a bit dated. Sometimes that kind of makes you think, I'm not sure how much time I want to invest actually looking at this. So we had to get the UI stuff done, and that's been really well received. But when it comes to kind of other key functionality, there's a few things in our phishing simulation software called Fishproof that we've enhanced as well. So we've carried on through the UI enhancements there. So UI is modern and slick and in line with our other areas of the product and our broader portfolio. But there's a few things we've done around a brand new phishing template editor. So we have hundreds of email templates for phishing simulations available off the shelf, but we also recognize that many of our partners and our customers have specific risks to their organizations they need to address. No two organizations are the same. They use different tools, they face different risks. So we've completely revamped our template editor, which allows you to take one of our off-the-shelf phishing simulation templates and adjust it to your needs, or build one from scratch. And it's a really great functionality. You can actually grab an email from your inbox, you can copy the content and paste it into our template editor to get a head start on creating something new. So really kind of pleased with that. We've also added the ability to do QR phishing via email. We can obviously send a phishing link. We can do an attachment. We can do a form submission as well. But adding QR codes was something we did in response to the growing trend of QR code scams. We released a course recently as well about QR code scams, but we wanted to do something on the phishing side. So we've got that too. And the most recent update is something called risk indicators. So when an employee is susceptible to a phishing simulation and they click on a link or they scan the QR code, we present them with an educational landing page, which is a kind of in the moment little bit of education about the fact that they've interacted with the simulation, they're potentially susceptible to phishing, and it gives them a little bit of education. What our new risk indicators features does is it turns that into almost like a bit of an instant replay for the phishing simulation, because what it does is in the moment on that education page, it presents back to the employee the actual email that they clicked on with the risky areas highlighted and annotated. So it's like it's really about enhancing that in the moment learning. And we're able to say, look, this is the email that you clicked on. These were the risky areas. Hover over these areas to learn more about why this was risky. And it's just really about reinforcement, reinforcing education, and helping people learn in the best possible way to become part of your first line of defense against phishing and cyber attacks. So those are a few of the recent key enhancements, and we're busy. We've got lots more planned for the rest of the year. But I think, with everything I've mentioned, I'd hope that people would, be keen on reevaluating our platform to see how it could work for them.
Yeah, and I'll definitely show them if they want to, if they want to see it. Um, and the risk indicators thing, it sounds a lot like when you think about the new all those new integrated solutions that add HTML banners into emails just to give end users like a little bit of a heads up, like, hey, look out for these things. This sounds like it's like a step past that even further, where it goes, if they do something, it then has those banners, but it has everything highlighted within, saying, okay, here's the actual points within the email. It's almost like taking that whole banner warning system for integrated solutions and get going a step further with it to actually go like these points right here, highlighting this is where you messed up. These are the things you need to look out for because it's all about end user education.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, an interesting way to look at it. I suppose the banners are more of a kind of a pre-warning, but what we're doing is very similar, but it's like it's after you've clicked on
It's
that link in
after
a
they've
phishing signal.
messed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
But you know,
but it,
you can't know what you did wrong if there's not a tool there to tell you, and that's what this tool is. It's literally telling you everything in this email that was bad that you
exactly, yeah,
should have noticed before you crossed or opened the door that said do not open, do not push this red button.
exactly. So when you next see an actual phishing email that isn't a controlled simulation from Phishproof, um, you're hopefully better equipped to
You have that
detect, and
you have
pick
that
up on
moment
the
of pause, that moment of
yes,
scrutiny, and that's all we really want to do to end users is give them a moment of pause before they go click crazy.
absolutely, yeah,
So
that's right.
but a big pain point I had with the old VSAT was how limited its training courses were. I think a few years ago, before the rebranding and things like that, when first onboarding it, there were like 3 different package levels, and even at the highest level, there was only like 10 courses. Has that number's increased a lot today, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So we've we've always, we've really tried to simplify this. We just want to keep things easy, right? So, and we have a broad range of courses in our catalog. So, basically, our new package that we're using for MSPs, it has 58 security awareness training courses. Okay, so this is kind of our comprehensive security awareness training catalog of interactive security awareness training courses. So there's enough courses in that package to help support a comprehensive multi-year SAT program, with delivering courses monthly to the
Mm-hmm.
employee. So that's typically what we suggest, and we have automated ways that you can deploy the solution to kind of drip feed course enrollments month by month to the employees to kind of that's kind of the adult learning principles of reinforcement is to learn little and often. So our kind of platform features enable that kind of deployment, but we've really broadened the package, the entitlement of courses up to 58. So
Yeah,
and
that's a
it's a
big
broad,
increase. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
What does the gambit of those courses look like? Like it's not just email focused, or is it primarily email security focused, or does it kind of run the gambit of what any company might need out of an awareness tool?
Yeah, yeah, it's certainly more broad than that. It's a broad range of cybersecurity topics. It, includes things obviously phishing, ransomware, things like social engineering, AI threats, password management, data protection. There's physical security. There's a new
I
course
was
on
gonna
QR scams, which isn't just email related. So
I was
a
gonna
broad
ask about
range.
that one. Though
Yeah.
in the world of today and so many people working from remote, they oftentimes forget those training courses where it's like, don't let this person into the building without their security badge. Don't hold the door. Don't be polite. It's
Yeah,
but those are real.
exactly.
Those are real world scenarios.
Yeah, don't
Depending
let
on what your
people when
business is and what you're doing, don't let that guy in.
yeah, absolutely. And if you've got visitors in the building,
Hmm.
be when even when they're walking behind you, should you maybe lock your screen or minimize that tab? You can't be too careful. So, you know, it's more than there's a lot of focus on email because email is a key way in which these risks get inside a business. Um, but it's not the only way. So, we try to be more broad that and talk about a range of different scenarios.
Believe me, I know some of those things that people think are silly, but I used to work at a big pharmaceutical company, and their IT infrastructure and in-person, on-presence corporate espionage levels of IT security was a big deal. Lock your screen. Don't have your phone out in public. Don't connect to open Wi-Fi's, and like don't go to a Starbucks and open up a Wi-Fi like you work for corporate pharma. No, 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 no.
Yes,
They
yes,
were
yeah.
very worried about corporate espionage as a real concern for them in that world.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
in the interest of keeping this short form, I'm going to cut us off here. I think we went a little long, but I keep pushing the limits of how long I want these to run. Thank you, Sam, for coming on. I think we got off pretty easy, so you're always welcome to come back. If you and for everybody out there, if you're listening and you'd like us to talk more, or you'd like to see inspired e-learning and the things we talked about, just reach out to us. I can do open demos. I can show you consoles. We can get you on trial accounts essentially. And if you want to talk to Sam, I can try and drag him onto the phone to talk to you directly about things. Sam?
Yeah, absolutely. Always happy to join a call and help where I can. Thank you very much for the time. Sorry I spoke so much, but it's a pleasure to be with you. And yeah, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch with Exo Micro or ourselves, and we'll be delighted to help. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks again. Thanks everybody for listening. I hope you guys out there like these and find them somewhat helpful. Let us know in the comments, like and such. My name's Ed Roessner. We're Excel Micro on the MicroCast. Safe hunting.